Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. We are once again live, bringing UT4 Fall Elim League games to you, hosted by UTPugs. Currently, our matchup will be Fantasy's team Upgrade versus Rain's team Wagmi. They are once again playing. They are, I believe, into the first round, and we're gonna go on board with the boss himself, Fantasy. He is currently fighting side down at belt. He goes down to 59, and it looks like Wagmi takes the first round done. I apologize for being a little bit delayed. I misread the time and thought it was 7:30, not 5:30. My bad for not being able to read a 24-hour clock that well. We will go on board with Coral for round 2. He's looking around right now. Goes down the lift. Don't know if that was intentional. Maybe it was, but he was kind of backing up and just fell into it. Hits Rain with 2 quick snipes. Can he get a third? After Sun that misses. Fantasy takes down Rain, however. Core Alpha is going to be move up towards the 50 area. Once again, After Sun has been at boxes this entire time. Somebody at U-Haul takes down his teammate, but 59 also goes down. And we are now at round 3, tied 1 apiece. We will go on board with 59 and see if he can at least recover that Sheop's magic for this matchup. Chonga currently pushing him aggressively, able to flak him away, but he takes a lot of damage. Down to 24 HP, and his teammates also getting pushed down into the basement with him. Here's fighting above, but he's going to try and stay out of line of sight and just get some damage out. Gets 70. That's a lot for what he needs to do. However, he goes down, and we are back. Fantasy sitting at nest. He's gonna be up here a lot this game. He loves this location on this map. He's gonna go up to 50. The other spot he likes to sit. It is a way to get around the map fast. He controls the points of contact. We have after 3 rounds. Coral 3.7 PPR, Fantasy 3.3, 59 at 3.3 himself. But this is quite difficult for, I believe this kind of is a matchup that tends to probably favor Fantasy's team. He's a very strong player, and he's gonna really take advantage of the other players on 59's team more so, and try and take them out. Chonga goes up the lift, gets absolutely blown up by a 59 combo. 59 is trying to do his best, hits the rocket, hits the shot, takes out Chonga. We're going to go back on board with 59. He's got 35 health, trapped in U-Haul. Dem shooting the flak, try and land some damage, unable to connect. 59 tracking Fantasy, unable to connect the pixel shots. Fantasy safely away in basement. This is very low. Fantasy and Dem both weak. 59 weak, but After Sun pretty much still at full stack. Right now, we just see players are hiding. Dem low runs directly into 59, but 59 dies to a combo, unable to secure the kill. And now, but After Sun takes down Fantasy. By the time I swapped, they had managed to successfully kill. After Sun successfully killed Dem. Takes the round, ties it up 2 apiece. We'll go on board with Dem, see if he can recover from losing that end around situation there after getting the nice kill on 59. Dem just kind of peeking, shoots his teammate rather than the enemy. That's not what you want to do. Dem shooting, holding the 50 area, that is important. However, it is down to him and Chonga in the 3v2. He goes down, leaves Chonga alone. 1 second, I'm going to minimize quickly and post the link in Discord for people to know that this is live. And we will swap to Fantasy right now. He takes a shot combo damage. I think Sai might have been the one to hit him. But anyways, Fantasy goes up to 50, sees health, but takes some damage trying to go for it. Gets Rain, knows there's one more down there somewhere. He's going to see After Sun peek out of U-Haul. He's going to go aggressive. After Sun stuck in U-Haul in the 3v2. Gonna try and push out. He's gonna run directly into Fantasy's flak. Fantasy backs up, hits him with the LG, takes the round. 3 apiece right now. Let's go on board with Sai. He was definitely a secondary. He probably has played this map maybe one time before in his life, unless he played 2K4. And he's currently at 1.8 PPR, not exactly where you want to be. But he's got to try and find some way to recover that magic he had for his team in the last match and carry it through and get up. And he's starting. He gets a nice couple of sniper shots, tending to stay towards the back. Headshots, Dem. His noggin got too big from all of the drama surrounding him earlier in the season, and easy for Sai to headshot there. But he goes down. I think it was Fantasy was baiting the pack. Not exactly what you want to do. Fantasy making use of the shield gun, keeps himself, but 59 re-peeks correctly and gets the snipe down. Fantasy low. Both players going to U-Haul, not where you want to be. However, 59 goes down and Aftersun is stuck in the 2v1 against Fantasy and Changa is healthy. Fantasy's going to push aggressively. Changa going to finish him off with the secondary link. Good round from Changa. Let's go on board with Wagmi's team captain, Rain. See if he's able to, get back to that Cheops form he had, or not, Cheops form he had, where they boat raced Bior before losing the next two. He needs to, if he can recapture that form, his team will be strong and will be tough to contend with. Fantasy coming up to Nest with rockets. Fantasy using flak, finishing him off, putting Aftersun and 59 in a rough position. Oh, it's just Aftersun. 59 already went down. I was trying to swap to 59, see how the top-rated player for his team takes it, but he is unable to do so. It is now 5-3 in favor of Team Upgrade, with Fantasy leading the way, 3.6 PPR, Coralf 3 PPR, and we have 59 leading his team with 2.8, and Aftersun leading his team with 2.5. It's rough right now. I think that the Euros probably haven't played this map that much. I don't know who's the higher salary team. Offhand, I am guessing that it's going to be Fantasy's. That man min-maxes everything he possibly can. And now 59 in a 3v1. This is going to be hard for him to get out of. He's stuck at Nest. Could have gotten some big combo damage out there. Was unable to connect it. Oh, that would have been a massive one. That could have helped him win the round, but he is unable to connect. Goes down. It is now 6-3. Currently, Fantasy 3.9. The man is the hottest player in the game, doing almost 2.5k damage, being the carry, the $900 carry that he is supposed to be. We need to, he needs to perform for his team to do well, and he is certainly making true on that promise of performance and is crushing it. But kind of passive this round. I think he doesn't see like a good angle, and he's taken some damage, but he can still survive a snipe. He does so, but goes down to Rain. Just as we say that, we're going to go over to 59, see how he is doing. He is trying to play well at 2.9 PPR and carry his team, but they're struggling right now. And 59 is able to finish the round, survive, gets the kill, and his team is a little bit balanced right now. Dem is lagging a little bit behind in comparison. Is Dem a super sub right now? I believe he was playing for Dior, and I think that's his team, so he must be the... Yep, he does say subhead. So he is subbing for this matchup. That is a very good sub at his price point. Head case, I believe. He's a head case replacement. Could be wrong about that. 59 now pushing Coralf. Coralf and Fantasy kind of have him sandwiched at the moment. 59 is going to fight Fantasy. Fantasy goes on to U-Haul. Aftersun complaining about getting Krellined. It's called an Elim special now because Krellin hasn't been seen of in years. But anyways, Team Upgrade takes a 7-4 lead. Fantasy still leading the way. Coralf next at 2.8, but Changa 2.7 with a lot of damage. He's providing easy kills for Fantasy and Coralf to clean up with their hit scan. That's exactly what you want from your lower salary players. The rocket crosshair is a stock default crosshair because I legitimately do not care. I know that it's about the center of the screen, and that's all that matters for me, and I've never had problems with it, so you're going to deal with it. I might change it at some point just for casting purposes, because obviously it's probably a little bit smaller and easier to see. But anyways, Koralf, now below belt, takes down Rain, goes down before I can even swap to him in the 3v1. Team upgrade is starting to run away with this one. It is 8-4 already. Fantasy is just easily clearing us up. He's shooting 53% LG. He is just disgustingly hot right now. Misses the combo he needed to hit there that would have done a ton of damage. Getting aggressive, gets the kill onto 59. Good rocket from him. And now he's going to be looking C-size at boxes, decides not to push him. He's instead worried about the guy at sniper. Sees Psy now below him, goes aggressive, gets right, or Rain rather, gets right in his face, takes him down with the LG, shooting like a monster right now. Blocks the core. That was brilliant play from Fantasy. He is on fire right now. Takes out Aftersun, puts Psy into the 3v1. Psy dies almost immediately and takes a team upgrade to map point for map 1. You know, we're going to go on board with 59, see if he can abate his team's imminent demise in map 1. Currently not doing a great job of finding people, and his team's already down a member. Now down 2. They're in a 3v2 already. Fantasy just immediately flaks almost all of 59's health away, making this very winnable for his 2 stacked full health teammates. And 59 goes down, leaving Rain alone. The captain, can he save his team? No, he cannot. He goes down. That is map 1 to upgrade. And I do not know what the picks bans are, so we will see what the next map is. I'm assuming it's going to be something like Cheops, Signify, a larger map, you know, something that's going to, you know, kind of negate that ping disadvantage that Team Wagmi is going to suffer in pretty much all of their maps this year. They went for an EU team that's very volatile. They could do great. They could do poorly. You never know. They just need to somehow get to the end of this. They just need to ball out. And actually, I'm going to guess Pending was their pick because Quest seems tailor-made to Fantasy's team. Fantasy loves this map. He, like, absolutely goes crazy on it, usually. There's no way that Chonga does not favor this map. That man is mad in the head. Koralf definitely has played plenty of it. Dem's probably the one that has played the least. So this, I'm definitely going to guess that it was Pending 4 in favor of Wagmi. Well, Pending was Wagmi's selection, and then Quest is. But I could be wrong. I've been wrong a bunch before. I will continue to be wrong, and that's how it goes. Give me 1 second. Drink break. I will be right back. And we're going to go right on board with Fantasy, see if he can get his team out to the early lead. Looking around low red, usually you want to be top red, but he's guessing that they're up here. He tries the mini jump, he fails. That's on stream. He does it again. He's only hurting himself at this point. Manages to land a snipe on Rain, making it so it doesn't look, but then eats the Elim special from, oh my, Koralf already in a disadvantageous 4-on-1. You know, Fantasy just got absolutely Elim specialed there. We are going to go on board with 59. Maybe, you know. Okay, so I'm receiving some information that Rain's team banned Pending. So maybe they just feel very comfortable on Quest. Surprised, but, you know, they're going to try and do their best here. And, I mean, by round 1, looked pretty strong. But right now, Fantasy is being a menace, just surviving with very low HP, still able to pump out damage. Aftersun might as well be a walking corpse and 59 is kind of almost in a 3v1. He is in a 3v1. After Sun goes down, he's able to do a ton of damage, but not quite kill Korolf. But he's able to connect, get the final kill, and now the healthy Chonga is on him. Fantasy, though, peeks his head around the corner. Perfect timing, takes the kill, ties it up at 1 apiece. Let's go on board with Korolf. He's putting out some damage. I know Crytek is definitely interested in this match and seeing his brother kind of destroy people, and that's what he does. His aim is fantastic. Both of these two have the genetics to be very good gamers, and they're proving it time in, time out. Korolf, though, unfortunately gets flanked, trapped in a corner. Chonga now in the 3v1. Every player is decently healthy, and you know, the Wagmi's able to take the 2-1 advantage. Currently Fantasy 2.9, Chonga 2.3, Korolf 2.1. After Sun, oh man, he is... I hate that Snipe can, hides who you're spectating, but he's currently got 4 PPR, 59 with 3.7, Rain 2.6. And After Sun looks like he knows the angles on this map. He is just looking to lay damage out at range. Sticking to the edges of the map. Fantasy is going to get a nice... try and get a flank, but unable to connect with any big damage. They're able to mitigate his flank. After Sun missing the snipe on Chonga. Gets sniped in return. Just misses the combo coming up the lift. Oh, Chonga, good to avoid those rockets. After Sun goes down to Chonga. Why am I missing? Fantasy takes out 59. He's in the bottom mid of the map, not where you want to be. Goes down to Sai, who is in the 2v1. Chonga is a walking health pack, and Korolf is 2 snipes. He's got the same HP as Sai. He needs to be able to see Chonga, get Chonga out right there. He had the opportunity and failed to capitalize. So he's going to try and change his angle, and he gets sniped in the back, gets sniped again. He just got to a flankable position and went down. 2-2 currently. Fantasy is starting to pick it up at 3.4 PPR. We will go on board with them, give him some love. He is subbing. He deserves, a little bit of time in the sun here, just because that is, it's admirable to be a good fill-in for the league and, make yourself available and keep things running smoothly. Anyways, Dem is kind of moving around the map. He's got a pseudo flank on 59. What is this man's sensitivity? He is playing with a steering wheel, unable to turn around to hit 59 despite being 59 having no idea he was there for half the time. Now on board with Chonga, who just runs right into Rain but is unable to hit the shot, unable to hit the flak, unable to hit the next shot. He's missing everything right now. Fantasy and Chonga in the 3v2. Chonga able to connect with Rain, make Rain very low, very killable. And right now, everyone is kind of hiding. Chonga sniping Sai. Fantasy now stuck in the 2v1. But Rain is really low, but he misses. Gets the rocket kill. Good swap. After Sun, really low. Fantasy gets himself healthy enough to survive a snipe. Just takes out the link gun. Finishes it up. Puts his team up 3-2. Looking like they're... this is a back and forth map so far, and plays like that are going to be the difference maker. We're going to go back with Fantasy, see hopefully he can put out some damage, have a good round for the viewers. The first map did go in favor of Team Upgrade, Fantasy's team, at I believe a 10-4, 10-3 scoreline. They did walk over Wagmi quite quite a bit. I think for Camper, if you're... No, because even below 10 HP, I believe it still takes you down by 1 until you get to 0. Maybe he was moving around enough, I'm not sure, but Fantasy's team takes a 4-2 lead. Fantasy, 4 PPR. Chonga, 3.4. Dem and Korolf, only 1.7 apiece. Currently have 59 leading his team at 2.8, and then After Sun and Rain both at 2.7, 2.8-ish. Sai kind of falling behind at 1.7. they need to... Sai kind of needs to pick it up. The others on his team are performing and giving them a good chance for this map. But Sai's a $600 player, and just the performance needs to be there. Fantasy right now, he's putting out damage, sees Rain, gets Rain. The edge of the combo. He's buffed the combos for himself. Blimpo would be mad. Clearly, Fantasy's combos must be bigger than others. But Fantasy and boots up, shoots After Sun. Good frag. He gets right in Sai's face with a flak, takes him down. Gets 59 right after. He is on a heater right now with the ace. Okay, this man is currently on fire. We're sticking with him. He's got 4.5 PPR, 7 rounds into the game. He's feeling it. Here's 59 loading those rockets. I don't know why you would stay there. You just ate a bunch of damage you didn't need to. I mean, I guess when you're feeling it that well, you think you're invincible and can do whatever you want. I've done that myself very, very many times. Currently getting pushed by multiple players. Eats a snipe from 59 as he's retreating. Great positioning by 59. We're going to go over to 59. Well, if I can find it, 59, and see how he's shooting. He's hitting 90 free damage onto them. This is where high ping probably just... You're so incentivized to just keep shooting shock and not pull out link gun. And... Koralf now in the 1-on-4 goes down very quickly, unable to get his team around from nothing. But I mean, that's how Elim goes sometimes. The other hub was way better. Sai is very mad about playing on, I think, is this East as opposed to oh yeah, it would be East because they have Koralf. As opposed to Virginia. Virginia was probably very nice for Euros. But to just double check, I mean, Sai, their pings aren't that much worse, just about 8, but that can make a difference. Fantasy and Koralf in a 2v3 right now. Fantasy eating a headshot, I believe that was, or just a double snipe. But he's getting pushed now at high blue. Ooh, almost lands that flak on Sai. Is unable to. Goes down. Koralf now in the 3v1. Takes out After Sun. And is now is pushing 59. Unable to connect on the shots he needed to hit there. Ooh, almost hits a combo directly on Sai's face. Does kill 59. But now he's in a 1v1 peak. I think they were both kind of behind walls from each other. But... Koralf, I guess, could just see a little bit better. He's got his gamer glasses on, takes out Sai, puts his team up 6-3. Fantasy still leading the way, 3.8 PPR. Chang'e and Koralf both behind at around 2.6 to 2.8. They've just kind of been sitting there in that range. 59X leading his team 3.2. After Sun and Rain have fallen off a little bit, gone down to 2.6 and 2.4, but Sai has stepped it up. Maybe that is the difference. Sai is taking that extra little bit of PPR that they were getting, and he's getting a bit closer to it himself. Fantasy pushing After Sun. Nice core block. Is now getting pushed by Link Rain using the high ping Link. Goes down to 59. Koralf once again in a 4-on-1. I mean, this is kind of Koralf's playstyle in Elim. He will be last alive a lot. He does put out a lot of damage, and to be fair, like, you want him in Fantasy being the ones last alive. Chang'e and Dem are, for lack of a better term, expendable. But Chang'e's been playing pretty well. We're going to see, where he's getting his damage. Good pokes here. Hit headshot Sai. Feels bad. UT4. Sai's going to go down. Shortly after that, he was surrounded. His team was on the other side of the map, playing plus S game lifestyle. Almost hits a World Star combo onto Rain, but is unable to connect at the end of the day. Decides to push him with rockets instead. Chang'e, come on, man. Get in his face. You know you want to. You want to link that man down. It was a 4v1. I didn't even notice his other teammates died so quickly. But it is now 7-4. We need to see something happen from from Wagmi here, and we're going to put it onto Sai, see if he can kind of step up. Just misses the shot on Fantasy. He's just unable to connect on some of those peak shots here. But he has stepped up a little bit, and Rain has really fallen off. Does punish Chonga for going up the jump pad. That's exactly what you want to see. But he's not in the best of spots. Top green by this jump pad is a death sentence the majority of the time. You really have to kind of feel it out and play it really well in order to get out of here without losing a lot of your health. And he's just going to get linked down point blank, but they instead turn it around onto Chonga. Fantasy goes down almost instantly after that. 7-5 now in favor of Upgrade, but Wagmi is mounting the comeback. We're going to go on 59, see if he can kind of complete, get them back to 7-6, 7-7, and make this a much, really tight contest for Upgrade later on in this map. Anyways, Fantasy now, 8 HP, Sai and Aftersun both healthy. Koralf also almost a... Koralf is the Walking Corpse. Walking Corpse goes down. Fantasy trying to output damage, gets 70. Let's see what he can do before his team goes to last alive situations. And currently, it looks like Sai is going to be the last alive, and he gets sniped by Fantasy instantly. The moment I swap to him, 8-5, currently in favor of Upgrade, 2 rounds away from winning this match. We'll go back on board with the team leader and current PPR leader of this match, Fantasy, at 3.7. And he's kind of entrenched. This is a very vulnerable position if Wagmi was able to take advantage of it, but they're unable to, and Fantasy instead lands a headshot onto 59. Feels bad. That's what you get for being a zoomer and having a large ego. Your head is twice as headshotable because of the absolute massive size that it becomes. Fantasy takes down Aftersun, I believe, and is now just looking, finishes off 59X. That is prejudiced, the ageism coming out of this man. He just really hates young people. Shoots Rain twice. Rain goes down. 9-5 now in favor of Upgrade. Upgrade is currently walking over Wagmi. This does not bode well for them. They're going to have to mount a furious comeback to try and get back to this, get back in this match and level it off with a tiebreaker. But it's looking unlikely, although they're off to a nice start here. Currently going up a player. Fantasy with rockets out in the 2 of Wagmi's faces, gets a decent amount of damage onto 1. Elim specials Rain. Rain goes down. Sai might not be long for this world either, and he is not. Fantasy in a 2v1. Can he clutch this out? This man has a massive clip on this map titled He's Him. He is not him in this round, however. Goes down, and, he's on a heater right now. He's at 4 PPR. He's carrying his team hard. This is why he's worth the big salary. Combos his teammate wasn't the best move, but sometimes that's what you run the risk with those speculative combos where you can't see your team through walls and all you can do is hear a guy right above you. It happens. It's also why reverse friendly fire is only 30%. Fantasy, though, takes that side. Headshots 59 again. Takes him down. 59. Man, you gotta get off the HGH. Your head is too large. Barry Bonds wants his hat back. And Fantasy securing the match for his team. 2-0. They are going to go to the decider. I do not remember offhand what week this is, so we will see what tiebreaker map they are selecting. A lot of people are kind of fluctuating the maps. There's just been a lot of hard schedules to get around, considering that we've had several hurricanes, a lot of Florida players who have pushed schedules every which way. But we are getting, entropic. Okay, this is week 3 then. But yeah, we've had a lot of players that they've just kind of been pushing schedules around, and so they're fluctuating right now. But we have entropic as the This is the morale match. Wagmi's going to want to win this. Go home with a 2-1 scoreline. That's always better than the 3-0. 3-0 feels bad. 2-1, you feel like you have something to salvage out of it. Like, you know, you only feel like you're a couple, you know, changes, better plays away from being able to reverse that, make it a 2-1 your favor. And 3-0s just suck. And it's not good for the viewers. We want to see good competitive matches. The last match we had went down to a final round tiebreaker of 9-9 map 3 rubber match, everything on one round, and I believe that was Team Bior, Night Terror's team, able to win it at the death of that match. But right now we have a pause, and I will also be pausing to refresh my drink and, you know, like, be able to speak for the last match. Unfortunately, Knight, you are currently, your tag is Bior. That's what it's been listed on match reports. You're Bior. you're no longer going to be bio-retired. You are stuck. You are cooked. Fantasy and Rain commenting that all Elim 2K4 maps look the same. And he's not necessarily wrong. It's usually like 4 rooms around a central point. Well, this one kind of has a little more length to it, I guess. You know, the mini-map, it's a little bit more horizontally stretched than vertically. It's not a perfect square, but it's pretty damn close. We're going to go on board with Fantasy when round 1 starts, as soon as it allows me. And here we go. We do not get the round 1 bug of somebody not spawning, and Fantasy is able to push over to low water quickly. He's going to try and push windows, I think. He's going to wait. Good patience. Does not complete the combo that might have hit Aftersun for a decent amount of damage. And currently stuck at ramps with his teammate. That's not usually where you want to be. But they're able to. Big combo onto 59. Jumps out with the flak. Is able to take him down, but goes down quickly after. Rain is now in a 2-on-1. Koralf is snipeable. Changa is not. He needs to get rid of Koralf first so that he can. He does. So that he has a decent chance to focus on Changa 1-on-1. But Changa is just. He is listening. That man's going to come up. He sees him. They see each other. They cannot shoot through that. Changa's going to reposition. Rain is going to go. Changa jumps up quickly. That is a smart decision by him. Rain hitting his head with the jump boost. Not what you want to do. You want him to be up. Get the high ground at top waterfall. Changa with the peak shot through the window there and gets the kill. Secures round 1 for upgrade. Let's go to Changa. He secured round 1. He is the round 1 hero. Can he be the round 2 hero? And he gets 2 quick snipes onto 59, and I couldn't see Aftersun. And he, however, goes down to 59's link gun. Let's go over to 59, see if he can continue. He is low, however, and his team is also in a weakened health position. He's going to need to land some shots onto, hopefully, Fantasy before they're in a one-on-one. Does land a shot into Fantasy, makes Fantasy snipeable. He needs to get the kill on Fantasy, lands on Dem. That is huge. He can now, if he can get rid of Fantasy, he puts himself in a one-on-one against a weaker target. I don't think Dem can reach him. No, he can't. Gets the snipe onto Dem. Dem is now one shot. He's peeking. He's taking. He's just pre-firing these corners. Dem is backing off. I believe 59 is looking for him. 59 hits him. Gets the kill. I just realized that X-Ray is not on outside of... Or at least it's not... yeah, X-Ray... Is it on? It is not. Do you want X-Ray on, X-Ray off? Just see the names. We're gonna give Dem some time in the sun here. This is the non-rubber match, and we should try and get some, you know, get a few rounds to everybody. Dem goes down. Rain in the 2-on-1. Trap below lift goes down quickly after to Fantasy. We're going to get on board. We're going to go on board with Rain in the next round. See if he can help his team come back. Currently 2-1 and tied up at 2 apiece. Koralf leading upgrade with 3.5 PPR. Fantasy 3.3. Chonga 3.3. 59 6.4. I'm sorry. We're going to go to 59. The man is hot right now. He is 6.5 PPR. He is hitting. Goes down to Koralf, though, and leaves Koralf very healthy. It is likely that, yes, Rain is once again going to be left in the 2-on-1. He is not healthy at all, though. Koralf takes him down quickly, puts Upgrade up 3-1 in the match count, or in the map count, or round count. This is map 3. This is the TB. I believe this is the week 3 matchup. Or one of them, I should say. Koralf pushing towards lasers. You know, we need to see somebody... Oh, it's a good thing we stayed on him. Somebody could die at lasers here if they get a little unlucky with a dodge and a shot at the right time. Currently, though, no one is... Koralf is getting unlucky by taking all of the damage. Unable to land the snipe onto 59. However, 59 is now last alive in a 3v1, and Fantasy is very healthy. This is looking quite poor. They chase him down with prejudice, take him out, and put Upgrade up 4-1. Okay. Let's see. Koralf still at 3.5, Fantasy at 3.3. 59 is doing his best, and his team is refusing to come along with him. Sai, kind of having an abysmal game right now. I don't know if he's actually played this map before, unless he's a 2K4 player, but a lot of the Euros tend to be 99 guys, at least from what I've seen. So kind of unlikely, but Chonga and Koralf right now in a 4-2 situation. Koralf now in a 4-on-1. They know where he is. He has been spotted. They are going to try and just chase him down. 59, nice rocket onto 59, but 59 just pushes through. Does not care about his life. Only cares about Koralf's life. Takes him down, or Sai takes him down, but 59 gets him very, very low. We got to go on board with Sai. See if he's just having current series score on screen somewhere. Good call. I'm going to figure out how to do that for the next cast. At least hopefully by the next cast. Because I am a boomer when it comes to technology. Aftersun in a 4-on-1. Goes down before I can correctly swap to him. Unfortunate. We're going to go on board with Fantasy once again. See if he is... I mean, his team is just kind of firing on all cylinders, and Sai and Aftersun are having rough games. I think just they probably have not played this map more than a handful of times at best. Really unfortunate for them. Fantasy just going to jump in with the minigun, take out the high ping Euro. What minigun? I don't know how it is, but maybe it's slightly more favorable to high ping players than Link, but it does not matter. Fantasy he's he is who he is, and he's at a 10-4 KD with 4.1 PPR and 50% LG accuracy. Coral shooting 53%. Both of them are absolutely firing on all cylinders right now. Fantasy going to push into low water. He's really not seeing too many people, but he's got the hammer out. He probably wants to use it to move around the map, or just push after Sun. That's another possible use, but he's going to miss all the combos and take a bunch of primaries. Getting shot from behind by Rain, taken down by Rain. He's going to be complaining about that right now and being like, where were the comms? Where were the comms? And leaves 59 in a 2-on-1 against Chonga. Goodbye, Dem. Nice knowing you. Chonga, you are next, my guy, because I don't think 59, the way he's playing right now, is going to lose this. That is my call. I'm knocking on wood, just so you know, so I'm not jinxing him, although he eats the snipe from Chonga and now has to worry about his life. Chonga is very healthy. It will take 2 snipes to kill him. Even a headshot will not end it for 59 right now. So he's going to have to at least land 1 unanswered snipe to put himself in a position to win this 1v1, and I don't know how much time he's got left, but he's got to be running low on this round's time. Lands the snipe. Can he land another one? He needs to land a snipe. A primary will not do it. Is unable to. Maybe when he sees the weapon situation, he would have known that he should have made a different decision, but we are currently at a 7-2 scoreline. Fantasy still ahead with 3.8 PPR. 59, I mean, he's doing his best. We're going to have to see. Is this artificial, or is he just, by being the last alive so many times, or is he just that good right now, and his team is just that poor? Although that was a poor indication of his ability, as he goes down and Sai is now in a 4v1. They are all around him. Take him down. 8-2. I mean, it's rough. This is, it's not what you want if you are Team Wagmi at all. It kind of feels bad, like you lost that decider. Maybe this is why you shouldn't play 2 matches in a day, just because when you do lose that really heartbreaker of a match earlier, you're kind of in a bad spot for the second one. It's a little bit later, too, for all of these European time zones, so on top of having a rough loss, they're also, dealing with getting a little bit more tired, and this is just entering, like, peak gamer hours for almost all of, or for all of Upgrade, I should say, and they're just going to be a little bit more on top of things right now. Anyways, Fantasy just sees Rain in the window, but Rain is just going to hold down Mouse 1, and Chonga is, they're both looking to hold down Mouse 1 on each other. Chonga, Mouse 1's a little bit better than Rain, is able to take his team to a 9-2 scoreline. We'll go on board with Fantasy one more time. I'm just assuming at this point the mental for Wagmi has got to be really bad, and they're probably going to give this one up, but you never know. Maybe they prove me wrong here and have some fight in them, stage the greatest comeback that we've seen in a long time. But Fantasy's not making that easy, and he's probably not going to let that happen. But hey, he does go down, and Wagmi is probably going to be able to take this round. Chonga in a 3-on-1. However, Rain and Sai are both very low. Takes out Rain, unable to hit Sai. Sai still can survive a snipe. That would have been a huge combo. Unable to connect. And now, like, they're just getting in his face. 100 damage flak, though. After Sun, almost dead. Sai really hurt. Chonga is just, he's a menace. Everyone is so low. Oh, that combo could have killed both of them. Unable to hit it. Wagmi able to push another round. Okay, we're going. Chonga, you're a madman. We need to see more of that madman play out of you. That was almost like such a fantastic clutch. That probably would have sent several of Wagmi into cardiac arrest over the blood pressure of losing that round. but they are able to clear it up 10-3 in favor of Upgrade. Upgrade wins a very quick, not very close series, 3-0. What can you say? It was rough for Wagmi the entire way. Hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Have a good one. We will see you all next time.